Welcome to Coronado Springs, one of our favorite Disney resorts ever.
There are timestamps down below. Feel free to skip around, and also
make sure to check out our Instagram, the link's in the bio, for some behind the scenes content and to stay connected with us and see what we're up to while we're off of YouTube.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Webs. I'm Zach. My partner Daisy's not here right now, but she's here in spirit. We've stayed at almost every resort at Disney World at this point. We have a few we still have to check off, but we've hit most of them. This one is pretty amazing if you can get past one fatal flaw. So we've stayed at all the premium flagship hotels. So the big guys, Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, Contemporary, Riviera, all the big hitters. And I'll just tell you straight off the bat, none of those are worth it as far as the money goes. Now, if you're into it more for the experience, the magic, the memories, the actual overall experience that you can have there, it's harder to put value on that. So this is all up to you, but coming from someone that's experienced just about everything there, this is going to be one of your best options, period. This is a moderate Disney resort. Quotations on moderate, because it really has a lot of deluxe feels to it, but it is in the moderate category. And I want to say it's even better sometimes than some value pricing if you go at the right time of year. So keep that in mind. Now, don't get me wrong, the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian are like my two favorites. I go back and forth between those two. I absolutely love them, but it's really hard to get around that price. Very expensive, both of those. Even if you get a deal, it's still very expensive. But if you like that luxurious experience, you can definitely get that here. You're gonna get that luxury feel without the price tag. Like that is the biggest plus for this resort. They have amazing views, the theming, the decor. This specifically, if you're staying in the tower, if you're staying around property, it's a little bit different. But the Gran Destino Tower specifically, you're gonna get some amazing views. It is one of two of the tallest properties Disney World owned hotels. So you have Bay Lake Tower, and then you have the Gran Destino Tower. So those are tied as far as height-wise goes. If you don't include the Dolphin, which is technically not Disney owned, as far as Disney owned, it's the big one. But before we get into all of this, it's good to mention if you're expecting to rope drop until close, I would stay at a value resort or stay off property. So you're gonna spend very, very little time. That was us back in the day. If you're spending little to no time in your hotel, then just stay somewhere cheaper. If it's a long trip, if it's a week or more and you're gonna take some days off in between and just relax, go by the pool, this is a great option. So let's get that big fatal flaw out of the way. We've gone back and forth between whether or not it is a deal breaker, but then we love it so much and we're like okay with it. So your mileage may vary. The deal breaker is that transportation. So they have a bus system and it goes around the property. So it's a little bit different than somewhere like Caribbean Beach where it's a larger property. It goes like around like a lake or pond, and you got two different areas where there's the Skyliner, and then you have a bus station resort like Fort Wilderness where there's a lot of stops and it will take a long time to go all the way around the resort, but you do have options for golf carts. And that's, every time we stay there, I think we've had a golf cart every single time. So that's a big flaw for this resort. So we were on the bus, got off. It's right near the Gran Destino Tower, so that's gonna be like where the main bus stop is. We got on fairly quickly. We got lucky and we didn't have to wait super long, and we jumped right on the bus, got to Magic Kingdom fairly quickly. I don't remember exactly how long it took, but we did time the ride coming back, and the ride was roughly about 15 minutes, which was great. And we looked at each other and we were like, wow, that was fast. And then that's like pulling into the resort, and then you make your way around, it was another, I think it was like 15 minutes also. So that's kind of crazy. And just imagine if you're staying, I think it was 3 or 4 stops. So 4 or 5 if you're including the tower, like the main spot where you get picked up and get dropped off. So you're gonna, depending on where you're staying, if you're on the second stop, you're either gonna have to wait 2 stops to leave or 2 stops to come back. So no matter what, you're gonna be waiting to get back. That's a big one. And if you have a stroller, it could be a deal breaker. You know, if you can make it work, you can make it work. The rest of the pros for this place is well worth it for sure. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's talk about our stay. So this resort is really big, and it's connected by like the lake. I can't remember what the lake's called, but it's home to the Three Bridges restaurant. And there's 3 bridges that connect, and there's other bridges that are like connect in other places. So it's not just like the 3 bridges and that's it, because it just goes beyond the actual restaurant. But the place is just huge and it's very beautiful. The theming's great. I think depending on where you actually stay, you'll get a slightly different theme, kind of like Caribbean Beach if you stay in like the different countries. So you'll have slightly different, paint and slightly different decorations, and just overall theming's going to be just a little bit different. So we stayed in a standard room with a preferred view. So it was, I don't know, 10% more money for a preferred view versus the parking lot. I think if you had the parking lot view, I want to say you're still getting like a really good view of, like, you can see some parks, like you can see Animal Kingdom, you see like Typhoon Lagoon that's really close. You can see like maybe even Hollywood Studios. I can't remember. I'll show you the footage from the restaurant and I'll talk about that later. But either way, you'll get a good view, but you won't have that parking lot. We had a nice view of the lake and the Three Bridges restaurant, the preferred view. And I think it was worth it. So one of the benefits there is you get the Magic Kingdom fireworks show each night, just cause it's fun. It's fireworks. I don't think anyone ever gets tired of fireworks. So if you get this view, you can watch fireworks if you find out what time the show is, and it's awesome. It's fun. We got to watch it from the bed. And if you're like crazy people like us, you open up the Happily Ever After song in a YouTube video and just play it in the background, try and sync it up with the show. You might have to play around with it a little bit, but you'll get it. Okay, so the main part of the room, it's a very modern, clean, nice feel. It's not overly themed. It doesn't scream like Disney World, which I think is nice. It's a Spanish style place, so take that as you will. But you do get some like laminate hardware floors. There's no carpet there. There's a lot of underneath the bed storage, so you can put your suitcases there. There was a couple of seating options there. Sometimes we run into, it's just the 3 of us, and we don't always have like seats. Even just like if we're eating breakfast or if we come in early and we're eating lunch in the room, we don't have anywhere to sit. We don't always want to just sit on a bed. But going back to the actual overall theming, you do get a little touch of like hidden Mickeys. You do get some 3 cabs, so if you're familiar with that, you'll see some touches of that, which is really nice. We're big fans of that IP. So, but we had just the standard queen beds, nothing special here. There's a decent sized TV on the wall. We plugged up our switch. We had a fun little, Daisy figured out there's a very specific way you need to get that to work, because there's like a weird box going on. So you don't use the HDMI ports on the TV, you use it on the box. If you run into that, just Google it and it'll tell you. But yeah, we tried going in through the TV and it was like blasting audio and you couldn't turn it up and down, but she figured it out. So props to her. I work in IT, so it's like, okay. And then you have, so you have a nice amount of workspace. You've got a Keurig coffee maker, and then you got a beverage cooler. I hate these beverage coolers. Just give me a little fridge. It just makes it a little bit cooler. We like taking in cold packs to the parks because it's really hot. It's Orlando. It would just be nice to have proper fridge for that, but that's pretty much every resort nowadays at Disney. So the bathrooms really feel where you're getting that like deluxe Disney resort feel, like similar to the Riviera, even like the Contemporary. It's just very modern and clean and nice, and it feels like you paid more than what you're getting. They do have the sliding barn doors, and they do have a walk-in shower and a double vanity, which is great. I always love when they have 2 sinks. Am I right, guys? With your wives. Yeah, you know. El Mercado de Coronado, that's what it's called. This is gonna be your classic quick service. They had, I think we ate there twice, and we had breakfast both times. as we ended up eating at the other dining options, which I'm going to talk about. So this is pretty much going to have everything that you're going to expect at a quick service. They have all these little quick picks, packaged stuff, you know, candy bars, chips, stuff like that. But they also have some baked goods, so like donuts or muffins and that sort of thing, which they also have in another spot, and I'll talk about that too. But this is pretty decent breakfast. I like the empanadas. I've gotten those 2 different times that we've stayed there. I really enjoyed that. And then I think we got just like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich the other day. Both were good, nothing crazy, gets the job done. Good overall quick service. I think the big one we really like is the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. So it's one of the best locations, I think, as far as a restaurant goes at Disney World. It's just because it's in the middle of a lake, which is just great. There's great views in all directions. They have great food options, as you will see. I do have a clip of us, what we ate, and then we talk about everything. We show you all the food that we got. So I'm not going to go into detail there, so you can check that part out in the video. But it's just really great. We did have their signature burger, and then we did do the Sangria flight, whatever it's called, tower. Then you have the Barcelona Lounge. That's the one that we actually went to, and it's going to be at the very top of the Gran Destino Tower. If you go up, you know, you go all the way to the top floor, you hang a left, you're going to go to Toledo. And if you go to the right, you're going to go to Barcelona Lounge. Yeah, so in the morning, it has a Spanish-style coffee bar serving espresso, pastries, and then when we went later in the evening, and it's more of a cocktail place, but they also have food, and we got some food there as well, and dessert, which was really nice. But very great option. There was some rough weather, so they did have the outside closed off. So normally you can go out there and you can order drinks and just see this skyline and see all these beautiful places in Orlando while you have a cocktail, but they had that closed off. It was fine as the weather ended up calming down a bit. They just weren't serving out there, but they did let us go out and like check out the views, which was really nice. And I got some nice shots of that, nice pictures, but great option. When we left, I did check out Toledo, and there's a clip of the restaurant there. We were planning on going here a different day, so we just kind of left it out because we were limited to what we could actually do in a short trip that we went on. But just the going there at night and just seeing this place is beautiful, and we're excited to be able to try that soon. But we didn't do it on this trip, but I'll go into detail. I'm sure we'll have a whole video just dedicated on the restaurant and our experience there, so check that out. But we've heard great things, and we can't wait to try it out. But yeah, they have tapas, steak, and seafood. I don't know, that's all we can say about that since we didn't get to try it out just yet. The main merchandise store is called Panchito's. So if you know who Panchito is, hopefully you do. All you diehard Disney fans know that, but he is one of Donald's. He's in the trio of the 3 Caballeros, and I think he has the coolest name. I mean, Jose. Everyone knows Jose, but I don't think people know a lot of Panchitos. So. Panchito's is pretty great, very big. So we've been into some resorts where the merch is pretty lacking, pretty small. This one's a pretty good size. It's not the largest on property or anything, but it has a lot of good options. And then they also have essentials, like if you forgot baby wipes, or you forgot tanning lotion or goggles or whatever it is, they'll have stuff like that there too. And we did pick up our traditional, well, we didn't get a mug there because we got it, it's somewhere around here. We got it the last time. It's this one up here, which is really cool. But we got a new pen, an enamel pen. So we got to do that for all our stays. It's just the tradition. So just some amenities. We like to take advantage of these when we can. If we do, like they have like coloring we did coloring at the Riviera one year, and it was just fun to just cool off inside because it was in July. And just to be able to color with your son, and it's just like a complimentary thing, and it's just relaxing and nice. But here, I don't know if they have anything like that, but they did have the movies under the stars, and I know a lot of resorts, even the value ones, do movies under the stars, but not all of them do. Getting midway through the movie, and we finished it, and it was great. It was a great experience. You know, it's a big blow-up screen like they have at most of the resorts. I think those are pretty much all the same. And they have the s'mores kits Usually, I feel like every single one that I've seen, they have the s'mores kit, so you can do s'mores, or they give you the graham and the marshmallow and the chocolate. You can do s'mores, but they had that there too. But yeah, just a great option. But it's nice when they do have that. And this was the first time that we actually went and sat and watched a movie for a little while. So my son and I think Daisy was showering and, you know, he was getting restless, and we're like, hey, let's go down there and see what's going on and take advantage of your amenities if you can. All right, this is one of the other really nice options, and one of the reasons people like to stay at this resort is the dig site. I gotta look this up later because I haven't done my homework with why it's called the dig site, but I'm sure there's a good reason. But when I think of dig site, I think of like dinosaurs and the old dig site in Animal Kingdom, where you can, anyways, rest in peace. But yeah, it's a very iconic pool. The last time we were there, it was under refurbishment or some kind of construction, and we weren't, it was one of the winter months anyways. Probably could have swam, but would we have wanted to? Probably not. It does have a Mayan pyramid with a waterfall. The waterfall is really cool, and you can actually like sit in the waterfall, which is cool. We got some pictures of that. 120-foot plus water slide, and they have the largest hot tub at Walt Disney World. Didn't know that, but there you go. But beyond all of that, they've got this really cool architecturally themed play area with like lots to do. I think they had ping pong. Over further down, they had like a volleyball court area. They have the arcade, which was very interesting that there's like an arcade way out there. It's like the most unique place I think I've ever seen an arcade. Then they have a playground. They have like some climbing areas. I mean, it's just like, it's done really well. It's just very unique. It's very different. I haven't experienced anything like that anywhere else. And it's cool. They have a pool bar there. They have, you know, machines where you can fill up your drink if you have like the resort mug. So they have everything you would possibly want. We didn't try out the food there. I always like want to at least try something, snacks, or, you know, I guess drinks are kind of like, it's a drink, but trying to find some kind of fun food, it just wasn't the right time. But yeah, if you have some little ones after the park, you want to go, they have all that stuff out there. If they still have energy somehow to get, there's so much to do around that pool. That's awesome. Okay, so overall, I think a good way to sum this up is it punches above its weight. So like I mentioned before, it feels very deluxe, but you're not going to pay the deluxe price. You don't get the deluxe, like the hours, like the extra evening hours, stuff like that. I mean, if you just told me this was a deluxe resort, I'd be like, yeah, it is. And if you go, I mean, we've seen some prices where they've been pretty low, especially if you don't need a huge room, like a family suite in one of the value, like at Art of Animation. I mean, this is going to be well under that. And if you don't stay in the tower, it's going to be even lower. So you got tiers. You can stay anywhere on property. Then if you stay at the tower, it's going to be a little bit more. If you stay on a preferred view of the tower, it's going to be a little bit more. And they do have, I'll have to look this up of what they're called, but they have, I don't know, maybe it's the presidential suites. If that's what it is. I'll leave this in there, but it's the only moderate resort where you have this option. So you still have, you know, it's still great. It's great bang for your buck, 100%. But yeah, just between having the 3 bridges as an option, and then like it's just really well done. The rooms are just very nice. It just feels like it should cost more than what it is, and that's really hard to say at Disney World. I mean, how many times have you said that for real? But it really is. Like it's in a class of its own. I told Daisy, if this had any other transportation option, I mean, I know they can't just throw in like a monorail wherever you want, or throw in, you know, a Skyliner, but I don't know what else a boat, you know, you can't just bring in a river down, you know. I mean, they could, but it's not going to be cost effective. I mean, there's really no way around that, but and it's a big one. But if you don't mind that, you can like get past that. It's just great, and it's I've regularly seen it being just like some people's favorite resort at Disney World, and for those reasons, you know, it's not going to be, you're not staying on the monorail loop, which is just a completely different experience and just amazing. And I think if you're a fan of Disney World and you come here every year, you're one of those people, you at least need to try one of those resorts at least once. And then, you know, after that, if you come a lot, just get your value, get your money's worth and stay somewhere fun like Coronado Springs. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really enjoy being able to do this. It's just been a lot of fun, and we thank each and every one of you that stick around and watch the video and have to, or want to know what we feel, what we think about all of these experiences. We live here, we're crazy about all this stuff, and we just like to keep sharing it. So thank you. Thank you for sticking around. We'll see you guys next time.
He looks tired.
Yeah, he is. Very tired.
Citrus vodka and prickly pear. Bottom one, most traditional, Spanish red wine, orange juice, and orange.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Do that. So we're here at the Three Bridges. We've got some appetizers and some drinks to start. We went with the trio of dips. We've got the guacamole, that was like the queso, and then the roasted corn dip. It looks pretty fun. That comes with some tortilla chips. We also got the sangria flights. Last time we were here, it was December of what, 2023. It was freezing cold, so it's a very different atmosphere from last time we were here. It's like warm June, lovely weather, a breeze, but we kept seeing the sangria flight. We were like, why didn't we order that? Like, come on, like we should have just ordered it. So we got it today. It has the 4 different sangrias. So from the top, we have the sparkling sangria, and then we have the white wine, the rosé, and the traditional red sangria. So we're gonna try them all. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna start at the top with the sparkling. It's like a, you know, on Survivor, how they have those little games where they like get it through the loops. That's what I had to do. I was like, sorry. Sparkling sangria. This one has peach liqueur and a lemon.
You said lemon?
Yeah, peach. Ooh, it's very peach. That's nice.
Very peach.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the top?
Looks like a raspberry. Just for pretty.
Yeah, just for pretty.
So that's the
I'm
sparkling.
gonna try these off camera on
Behind me. Yeah. It's good, right?
immediately you can smell the peach in that.
Now
you guys can see me if you want.
Now I'm just doing my Survivor skills over here. Sorry. This is the white sangria. This one is passion fruit, lemon, and elderflower. It's good. It's just like a light lemony. It's really good. I like that one. Here, I guess I can pass it to you and not make you fish it off of here. All right. Up next,
Very refreshing.
have the rosé.
I love you can really eat the
You can taste the
aroma,
difference, yeah.
Yeah, that you get as soon right before you took a sip.
Rosé is mango rum, sky infused citrus vodka, and desert pear. Okay. I'm like, what do I taste? Yeah, I don't really know
I don't know what that.
what I'm tasting. It's good. I just don't get any distinct flavors. Like it's a bunch of citrusy flavors kind of together. It's good though.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
Right. You just don't get like one distinct note.
I think that's like the most alcohol I've tasted in any of these
All right.
so far.
Last, we have just our traditional red sangria. She said with orange juice.
These are all house made, right? They're made here.
I guess. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it said house made.
Yeah, sample of all 4 house-made sangrias.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
So I mean, you likely can't get any of this anywhere. So.
This is just a very traditional sangria.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's nothing bad. Traditional, normal. Did you drop something, baby? No.
Wow, it's good.
All right, I'm gonna try our trio of dips. I'm gonna start with the guacamole and work my way this way.
Yep.
All right.
Moly.
It's
It
good.
looks like it's got the
It's like the tahini.
tahini.
Yeah, it's got like a tiny bit of a. That part has a tiny bit of a spice, but other than that, it's good. Nothing like
Yeah.
crazy flavor-wise, but it's really good. Queso. Last time we were here, we got the one with chorizo in it.
Yeah,
It's just
that
like
looks
plain
like it's
queso.
got something. If it's not, you know, like some kind of pepper. Or...
Definitely has like a lot of. It's very flavorful.
Yeah.
Very flavorful queso. But it's definitely got some like peppers and stuff in it. This is the corn
Little bit of heat.
corn dip.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
looks like
our
like
sticky
a-
cheese corn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Well, cool.
delicious.
Yeah.
Very good.
So far, so good.
So far, very happy. Last time we were here was so long ago. I didn't really remember. I remember liking it, but we were excited to come back and give it another try. So far, so good.
And so far, we didn't get no repeats.
Yeah.
So
No, everything we got tonight was different than what we got last time.
yeah.
So,
Well, we'll show you the entree shortly.
I'm gonna eat. We ordered the burger and we told her we were gonna split it. Look how it came out. It was so nice.
We were literally just saying, because we're going
We're
to.
gonna ask her for another plate to be able to split it, and it came split.
I was like, if she's really good, she'll just bring one. So we told her we were splitting it. We got this big dip trio, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna try that lounge. out.
Dahlia Lounge.
Yeah, Dahlia Lounge, and we're gonna get probably dessert there too. So this is perfect, and this looks great. Look at that.
Anyway, these fries are good. They're paprika seasoned fries. I don't know what this dip is, but it's really good.
Yeah.
So we got the Three Bridges signature press burger. It is a burger with bacon, white cheddar, caramelized onions, roasted garlic aioli, arugula, and smoked paprika fries. They look literally just like Mr. Kamal's fries, Zach just said. I agree. And they give you the little garlic lemon aioli on the side as well. That's the same one that's on the burger to dip your fries in. It's really good.
Wow.
Very excited.
These fries.
These fries are good.
Wow.
I know.
Chef's good, and that. Oh my gosh.
It's
That
good.
sauce.
I was like, what? I was like, man, what is this?
What is this? Yeah.
It's great.
Look at this thing. Well, it looks really good. It's caramelized onions, bacon.
Arugula, bacon,
Yeah. I'll let you talk about it.
Some other
and
stuff.
it's got that same sauce on it. She
Yeah.
said.
some other stuff.
Yeah. I'm just so happy it's like already cut in half. It's amazing.
I know. I think that made my day. Okay.
Good.
I'm excited. All right, I'm gonna try it.
That's a good burger.
It looks really good, man. Really messy, but it's really good.
It doesn't have anything super special on
Welcome
it
to
other
our
than that
channel
sauce.
where we review burgers across Orlando. I think we try every burger. And we like to talk about them. We like burgers. That's a really good one.
Final thoughts on dinner time. What do you think
So
of the food?
good. Burger, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Really good. A little greasy, but it was really good. Fries, these are a 10 out of 10, man. These fries with this sauce, that's a start. Dips, I give like an 8. They're really good. Nothing like crazy. They're just really good. All the sangrias were really good. My least favorite was just the traditional sangria. All the other ones were pretty good. Happy? Yeah.
I think I like the burger more, and I like the dips less. I like having all the variations of things. Like you get
I just like
guacamole, you
dips.
you get the queso, and then the corn. I think it's nice having all of them, and they all kind of complement one another. Just to give you something different for your chip instead of just chips and salsa. I don't know what. I love the burger again. I think it was like more like a 9 out of 10 for me. And the dips maybe a 7.5. Not that they were bad. I think I've enjoyed the burger and the fries more. I can't believe we got a burger and fries at a Latin restaurant, but we knew we wanted this other stuff, and we knew we were going to get dessert, so I kind of made this decision easier. But it's the signature burger here, and I feel like we've had a burger everywhere, so we had to try it out here. But those fries, I think they're some of the best fries at Disney World, just period. And they look just like Mr. Kamal's fries. Have you seen those? But they have very different spice on them, but I think like the sauce is what makes it.
They're less spicy.
Yeah, not as spicy as Mr. Kamal.
Like a different spice, less heat spice.
Yeah. We were just saying, Three Bridges has just been phenomenal. Like the last time we were here, we were very impressed. We didn't film any of it, but it was really good. Very successful. Three Bridges. You guys should eat here. It's worth it. Say it again.
Got the Dalí now. Tequila Daisy.
And I created my own old fashioned. Yeah, I can smell the orange in this. I was gonna say she had a list of like everything you picked.
I pulled a list out of your pocket.
Okay, sorry.
He's got to pick like 3 different things for his old fashioned. I don't know what he
That's
chose.
wonderful. Well, they have like 5. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they have 5 different whiskeys. I don't know if those like change all the time. And then there's 5 simple syrups, and then the bitters.
It's nice.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I did the orange and then the chili, but I can't remember the exact. It was Elijah Craig is the whiskey that they had 5 wines to choose from. So that's really fun. I've never been able to. Like, pick from a list like that. It's really good though.
Yeah, mine was the Tequila Daisy. Domingo Longer Tequila. A lot of say grapefruit wine.
Give me this, Dad.
Yeah, that's great too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good feel. Yeah. This is a killer view. You can see Galaxy's Edge. You can see the top of the water park. And we can. Where was it? Yeah, it's right there. It's pretty awesome. Some great views out here. Maybe we can go out. It's saying that it's closed right now for some reason, but yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yep. And then on the other side, you actually can go out. Epcot's on the other side, so. Yep. And just when you're done, come on in.
Thank you.
Calamari.
Yeah. And the hamon.
Croquettes.
Nice.
Very good.
Also making our shoes.
Some big.
It's on our wagon.
Okay.
Dalí Lounge.
I think if you were sitting over here, we'd have a cooler little background.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Yeah, we're
all
at the exit door.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's so good. Man.
Dahlia Lounge. 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah. The calamari was delicious, nice and crispy, very flavorful.
Mom, help me.
Okay.
Oh, we need to.
Very flavorful and what else do we get? The croquettes. Those are really good, like cheesy, nice sauce. It was really good. I should like turn this back.
Let's wait for the song.
Let him.
I got a Donald.
I think that's a very well mixed drink too. I think they just did a good job. Okay,
All right,
take
so
3.
Calamari. Delicious, crispy. There was no sauce, which that gives a -2. I said it didn't need a sauce because it was very flavorful by itself. Like, it was
don't
almost
think-
like a sweet, like I think the breading
It
was
did have
really
a sweetness to it.
flavorful.
Yeah,
I didn't think it needed a sauce.
it was. I mean, it was very well seasoned. I just like sauces, and I like having, when they have like a marinara and then like an aioli or something, and it's just fun to do
Right.
that. But it didn't need it. It would have just been a plus. But I was saying that was like, I can't remember of a better calamari. Yeah, but the other one was great. The drinks are great.
Yeah, the croquettes were good and cheesy. Like the ham on top was really good. Sauce underneath it was nice. The drinks are delicious. The view is outstanding. So good.
If you could even eat out there and
Yeah. If the weather's good, you can eat out there. It's closed right now because the weather's been a little iffy today. And then we ordered the churros, the warm churros with the spiced chocolate dipping sauce for dessert.
Yeah.
That's coming.
If it's like everything else that we've had in this at this resort,
This whole resort, I have not had a bad thing to eat yet.
everything is just amazing. I'm
Even
ready.
the quick service. Even the breakfast
even the quick
tacos.
service. Yeah. I'm gonna get the empanadas again tomorrow morning, and hopefully it will be good.
Yeah.
Okay. We've gotten our mic taken away from us, so
Hopefully you can hear me, guys. It's fine.
yeah. But yep, this is a good one too. You need to try it out if you can. We're gonna do Toledo. Toledo?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, another time. Okay.
Let's get some churros.
Churros. Try and get it. Look at these. Look at these, dude. Chocolate sauce. That's sugar.
That's hot? It's hot?
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on any of our adventures. Bye everyone. See you real soon.
Oh gosh, what's the tower called? Okay. Shave, jeez. So first off is the El Mercado. That is going to be the quick, I should say the El Mercado. Heard great things.
Let's go back to our hotel.
In a minute.
Why?
We're almost done. The croquettes.
You ate all it.
They got more food coming because Mama's a big fatty.
I'm gonna leave that in at the end.